Oh, it smells so bad.
Okay, 28 minutes and counting.
All right, there we go.
Hey, cheers, lad.
Are we
Julio.
live?
We're
Julio.
live.
Oh, hey,
Let's
Oh,
let's
hey.
think him. Let's think him, my boy.
Hey, think me. That
Dink
sounds so
me.
dirty.
Wait, hold
Think
on,
me.
hold on.
Dick me down, daddy.
Wait, no, now we got to point at the
All right.
camera with our
Think,
drinks.
think on the mic. It sounds good. No, like each other.
Oh.
Like, there you go. Get that nice sound effect. Oh, do you want to point at it?
I just hit the mic.
Yo, point
Cheers.
at it.
Cheers, everyone.
Point at it. You got
I
it.
like how we're all pointing with our drinks except for you.
Oh,
Hold on.
Cheers.
Did you get it in?
Yeah,
I
we
got it,
We
yes.
got it. We got it. Yeah, at one point we had it. We're good.
yeah, we got it,
We're
dude. There you go.
Cool.
I know
Welcome
you're
to
gonna hate
our podcast.
Hello. Welcome to 90 Minutes of Stupid, where we talk about everything and anything. Nothing is off
Oh,
limits
God.
except
Thoughts,
for
Julio?
one thing.
I feel like someone made.
I feel like I need a cigarette with this drink.
Yeah, I feel like somebody made like beer with like dark chocolate.
Oh God, that's so good.
I'm so glad I am drinking water.
Yeah, I feel like I
Did you give me a
understand
water
why
too?
like
Thanks, my boy.
Pick
Well,
up the
like-
wrapping.
older
Delicious,
people
right?
that drink this beer,
You love
they,
it?
they
What,
they chain smoke.
Yeah.
It changed.
No.
They chain smoke because then they can't taste it.
Yeah, I was gonna say your palate is gone after
Yeah,
this.
you're not gonna be able to
If you
taste
can
it
drink
whatsoever.
this, your palate is like you could eat leather.
Anyways, welcome to our first revamp. Welcome.
Redo.
Got it. Welcome to our first. Hey, Ginger. Watch Ginger hit the camera. No, I know it's cool.
Welcome to the first
The camera's gonna love
episode
her.
of 90 Minutes of Scuff.
As you can see, nothing's changed.
Nothing. Same old crew, except
No, we gotta restart.
With
We
one
can't do
less
that.
person.
We can't do that.
New
this
mic.
is all.
Who dis?
What are you doing?
I'm taking my headphones and I'm listening to that stuff.
This is damn good, bro.
I don't know what you're talking
This
about.
beer is damn good.
Can you hear all of us, Crystal?
Does
Yeah.
it? Does it upset your
Who's
tummy,
Crystal?
Trevor?
Oh,
Kinda.
you don't know her.
She goes to different school.
She goes to Anyways, welcome to 90 Minutes of Stupid, where we talk about everything and anything. Nothing is off limits except for one thing.
Except for one thing.
One thing only. I'm your host, Hugo Sandroman. No kids allowed. That is called Dragon Come. Joining me
Hey,
is...
wait, hold on. Who decided you were the host?
I don't know, I just thought that I was the host. So who wants to be the host?
Trevor. Trevor's literally
Trevor's the host?
hosting.
Okay.
He's
Here's-
quite literally hosting. So
Oh,
we're
you
in
have to
Trevor's
do
house.
you have to do
Hello.
the intro now.
This is
Welcome to this podcast.
which is called.
Hope to no. 90 minutes of stupid.
Hope the chat is dead.
Trevor, say her name to me again.
Welcome to 90 minutes of stupid, where nothing is off limits, except for one thing. Did I say that right?
No.
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 Whatever. Anyways, to my left, I have Julio. Julio, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, I got it. Inspect the booty.
Welcome.
By his name too.
I got Misa,
What the Oh my God.
and of course the one and only Double Titty Turtle.
Oh, I do.
My ass gets fives or nothing.
Isn't everyone?
Everybody's double titty here.
There's some triple titted women. out there.
There's some triple thing.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, hello. Do you want to be part of this?
Your head looks a lot smaller.
It looks good though.
looks
all of this is making it in. I love it.
Why? This was supposed to be a good revamp. Now we ruined
No
it.
one's gonna know who he is.
No,
it's
we
quality. They would be like, "Who the heck?" I'm just gonna put Trevor's
over.
dad walks in
Trevor's dad.
naked or something.
Someone's gonna have to animate
He's
that.
just gonna be like, "Hey, your head's looking."
Hey, your head's looking small. Specifically pointing down.
No, we need a cartoonist to animate that.
The
Yeah.
whole we lost our one artist. So
Vero.
F.
What the heck? But anyways, oh man, we're doing a triple revamp.
we're finally getting back, boys.
Yeah,
After so long.
it's been what, a month and a half? That's the
Yeah,
longest
almost
drought.
a
What have you
No,
been up to?
I don't know. Has it been that long?
It's
It feels
been
like
a
it's been
month.
way longer.
We did not do anything for Christmas.
I feel like it's been 3 months since I've last recorded something.
It does feel like that.
It felt so wrong playing video games and not trying to be funny. Or not talk. I was starting to
Yeah.
talk to myself a little bit there.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Just doing Stardew Valley, you're like,
Yeah.
talking to yourself.
I was just talking to myself. I was like, all right, chaps, today we're gonna be
Hello, welcome to Hope to Dice.
calling Hope to Dice.
I'm Misa.
Last episode on D&D.
You wake up inside and you're like, all right, roll for initiative.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, what have you guys been up to? I'm starting with
Me?
Trevor over there.
I've been living life, dealing with fame.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh. What's going on?
I'm currently TikTok famous.
Yes, this is true. Look him up on his TikTok. What's your TikTok?
It's just my name. It's Trevor France.
You are the most basic bitch ever.
Humble.
It's
Humble.
only because I fucked up and I connected it to my Facebook because I didn't expect it to go anywhere. And
Where-
you can't change your username.
Where are the XXs, Trevor? Where are the
Oh, yeah.
numbers? Where are the
XX.
underscrolls, my dude?
XX.
The TikTok community won't
underscore.
understand this one. Where's the Lego profile picture?
What is what? Okay, can you explain that to me, please?
What's going on?
I've seen that in almost every other TikTok that I've seen, and I don't quite get it.
I don't know. I think when Star Wars was coming back out again, everyone was reminiscing about the old Lego Star Wars game, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I 100%ed it," stuff like that, and everyone started using it's the perfect shape, just a circle Lego character icon. It fits perfectly in the little TikTok profile. So they saw it and they were like, "Yeah, I want to do that. That fits nicely." So everyone's just doing it now.
Wow. I don't
But
use
it's like
TikTok.
even people that I've seen that have like nothing to do with games or Star Wars.
No, it's definitely like a sheep thing. It's like someone sees it and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that."
Wow, that confused the hell out of me.
I've never seen it. I don't watch your TikToks.
I can honestly say I've only seen the one TikTok and it was good. It was funny.
Yeah. Tell us,
The,
tell
Childish
us about
Gambino
yeah. What happened, man? How did
So-
you become TikTok famous overnight? Apparently,
So, I was gonna play Star Wars Battlefront 2 one night.
yeah.
And I was looking through the skins because it's been a while since I've opened it up and played it, and I noticed that the Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, was a skin for Lando Calrissian. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. So as a joke, I sent a video to my friends in my group chat, and it was just me scrolling through. I'm going like, oh, okay. And then I got to Childish Gambino's, and it was playing Bonfire. And I was like, that's funny. Good spoof. Yada, yada. And Vito was like, you should totally post that to TikTok. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can. So
Now, how did you feel about TikTok prior to you posting the first
okay,
video?
when TikTok was becoming a big thing around, I wouldn't say last year. Or yeah, last year's Halloween. Last year's Halloween, I started watching TikToks when the whole Undertale thing was big, and they had like all these songs right after the Musical.ly phase ended.
Yeah.
That's when I was watching it. I stopped because I was like, okay, it's just a bunch of cosplayers. Like that's really cool, but I don't know. And then I started like getting sent TikToks from Veto, and I would hop on like once a month, and it was just memes, and I was like, okay, it's funny, I like it. Then I stopped cold turkey, and Veto was like, hey, post this to TikTok, and I was like, I don't get it, but okay, because I know that people get like 1 or 2 views. I saw like there's literally accounts like posting a video of me walking every day until I'm famous, and I'm like, why would you do that though? So it's just like
But you
1,
clicked
2,
on it, though.
12. You're right. I did click on it,
They got you.
but
You got.
they'd only had 12 views at the time.
But
so
one of those 12 is one of the
You're right.
13 is you. So they
You're
got
right.
they got you.
You're right. But I posted it. I set it down. I played Star Wars Battlefront, went to bed, and before I went to bed, I saw it got like 18 views. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't expect to even get that much. I slept on it. I woke up around 12 the next day while I was at work. Throughout the morning.
But you woke
No. Okay, so I woke up.
Yeah, time out. You woke up at 12 and you were at work already.
Pretty much I wake up at work. I wake up at 4 in the morning. So So I woke up at 4 in the morning. I get ready to go to work, and as I go to work, I notice like my watch is dinging with like, oh, this person liked your video, this person followed you. It added up to like 12 because TikTok doesn't tell you how many people liked it, how many people followed, or whatever. So by 12 o'clock, I open it up to look at it and to see if there's a way to see your views, and I had something around 18,000 views at that time.
Just 18,000.
Just 18,000. Do you want to know what it's at now? 280,000.
Jesus.
That's
Sure.
more than any combined views we've ever gotten in anything we've done in the
It
last
has-
5 years.
It has 280,000 views and
look
something
that right-
around
look that right.
50,000
Is your
likes.
face your background?
No, that's
Yes.
Jake's face.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Deuce.
We don't know him by Jake. We know him by Deuce.
This is the video.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl dropping like the NASDAQ. Move white girls.
Honestly, Trevor, the only reason that I clicked on that video was because I saw Nick being like, "Whoa, how'd you get that many views?" or something like
Yeah.
that. I was like, "Nah." And when I clicked on it, I was like, "Oh my god, 80,000 freaking views!" I'm like, "What is?" And it just kept going.
Now, has that been the peak of your career since?
Oh, absolutely.
What are your other
I've
videos at?
posted 4 videos. I've posted 4 videos. 2 of them have blown up pretty well, I would say. The second one I posted was
Don't forget to take your vitamins.
Did you get the joke there?
No.
That's freaking Morty humor for you. So I I went to my kitchen. I opened up a container of men's 1-a-day vitamins.
Okay.
I poured 4 out.
Crickets.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
Somebody
So
out there's
that's-
gonna get it.
No,
Somebody out there's gonna get it.
that's clearly why it didn't get as many views. But
Trevor, none of your friends got it. We know you pretty well. We know your sense of humor. Some motherfucker's like, wow, really? This is what he's posting after that Childish Gambino one.
I feel like our reaction was like the live reaction.
Yeah, of everyone that watches it. I was like, I can't wait, man. This is his first video. Can't wait to see what his second one's like. And you post that, and they're like,
There's
what
just a bunch of vitamins.
fuck?
It shows because it has like 7,000 views after people had followed me to watch
You
it.
still have 7,000 on that?
Yeah.
That's
What's your second
stupid.
one? You have one more on there. That
No,
has-
I
I
have 4.
want to know what the joke is. What's the joke?
It's men's 1-a-day vitamins.
He's taking 4 a day.
I took 4.
4 in a day.
Yeah, you're supposed to take 1 a day.
Okay.
I took 4.
That's the whole joke, is that you took more than you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Trevor, that's called overdose. And that's not as funny as you think it is.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Trevor.
Did your mom agree to help you with that TikTok?
Yeah, I walked out. I'm like, hey, help me make this TikTok.
Your mom,
Awesome.
your,
Your mom, thumbs up. Shout out to
no
your
wonder
mom.
your mom always looks disappointed when she looks at you. She saw that TikTok, she's like, really? This is all you could come up with? This is everything.
She's like, I saw your Childish Gambino one. You could do way better. So here's the third follow up,
Yeah.
which is way better and way more controversial.
yeah, okay.
Mhm.
That's a lot of clankers.
You have no right! No right! You say that shit with a soft A, Ahsoka.
That one got what? 80?
This one has 81,000 views and 5,000 likes.
That's insane.
And then the last one I posted was a TikTok trend. Like,
Nobody cares about that. One's terrible.
No,
Yeah,
it's terrible.
it's-
Trends are horrible.
We're not even gonna post it up there. Anyways, just a disclaimer. Actually, we completely forgot about that part. Just a disclaimer. I'm probably gonna edit the
Disclaimer,
intro.
20 minutes into the
20 minutes of the podcast. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. No kids allowed. Treat it like a M-rated game. 17 above, okay. 16 below,
What?
no, okay.
No.
No do good.
No.
also, this is definitely not.
This is not child friendly.
Yeah.
So if you're 8 watching this, click out of it.
Also, not safe for work.
Not safe for work.
NSFW.
NSFW.
We talk about sticking it up the butt a couple times.
We do.
the BDSM.
We talk about everything. Nobody under the age of 17 should be talking about it.
You
Just
don't
want to
even
get
know what
that
we're
clear.
talking about.
Yeah, we shouldn't even. What are you doing? It's funny. One of my friends, Natalie, was like, "Hey, can you tone it down on your names for your podcast? Because I'm trying to watch this at work." And I'm like, "Oh shoot, I never thought about that."
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
because
which one in specific?
oh man, I have to name
Names, like-
for like YouTube. You know how we name things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one of them is why he owes me a punch in the balls, and it was like a BALL with like S. Instead of the S, it was like the money symbol. It's kind of toned down.
Oh, with the title names.
Yeah, with the title name.
I thought like the names that we're saying. I was like,
no,
what?
title names.
Like we
title
can't say
names.
Natalie
No,
anymore
docs.
because she
No.
works at a company. I was like, are they listening to the podcast along with her? Because that's kind of cool.
No, it's just easy with the names just because she was trans. So now she listens to it on Spotify and at home on YouTube. But yeah, that was great though, Trevor. That's a good start. What's gonna be your fifth one? It's gonna be a good one, right?
Yep. Come on, man.
You gotta
It's probably gonna be something.
You gotta bake.
You gotta bake.
You gotta bake a cake, man.
You gotta
You gotta
bake
bake cake. You gotta
Yeah,
break
me-
300,000.
Veto and I were sitting around trying to think of like.
Hey, proud of you for saying that, aren't I?
I was about to say me and Veto.
Thank you.
We were sitting around thinking about TikTok ideas, and we were gonna make one that it's a trend right now to say, oh, the person that sent you this is trying to get you to go to bed, or the person that sent you this is currently sitting in the same room as you. It's just a joke, but we were gonna make one that says this person that sent you this is going to bed and you should too, and then I like slap the light switch off with my hand and that's it. And it's supposed to be funny, but I didn't think it was funny, and it didn't have the phase zoom, the filter that I needed. So I was like, oh fuck. So I just sat here, and Veto was staring dead faced at my computer. So I was playing the song, and I like turned my camera at Veto's face, and I made a joke that said, the person that sent you this is dead inside.
That's still funny. It's still funny. Than the I would not have understood the. I think I just don't understand TikTok.
I don't
All
get
the
it
TikToks
either.
that I watch, I just don't get it. They're just not. I want to say the success rate of things I found funny on TikTok to things I haven't found funny is like 1 to 8.
Yeah.
Julio makes TikToks too.
What?
What?
I
What?
don't make TikToks? No. Well, I made
You
one.
made
TikTok.
one, and it was amazing.
Oh,
Wait, which one?
the falling in reverse.
Falling
one.
in reverse one.
That one was hilarious.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
completely.
great.
No, I made another one. That was. Oh, it was great.
What is it?
Oh
Do you still have
God,
it?
I'd have to like look it up, but it was great. No, it
What
was
was
it was funny. It was very controversial.
This is why we're here.
This is why we put up that
Oh man,
disclaimer.
Yeah. I don't think it got any views. I just kind of made it. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And then it went nowhere. It was just one of those hidden gems that I feel like the internet just missed.
One day.
And maybe if I got some reposts, can you repost on TikTok?
You should
You can?
repost.
I
Yeah.
was like, yo, Trev,
You guys should work together.
you
Yeah.
host them?
we got this. We
I
got
could-
we got to
we
link
could-
up and build.
The way it is you can duet.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So I can like do a reaction, or like if there's an audio file where two people are talking, I can be one person, you can be the other.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen those where it's like you split the video on like two people like doing something.
We might as well just become TikTok famous.
No, let's not. I really don't want to go down in history as that one TikTok famous guy.
That one TikTok famous
No,
guy.
I really rather
That's
not.
Trevor's path. That's right there. Trevor's like, I didn't go to college, so I'm
That's
gonna
his
make
trajectory
TikToks.
right now. Trevor's like, I'm making my mark, regardless if it's on YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok.
It's
He's like,
TikTok.
I'm getting out there.
I mean, I
I
think-
respect that, Trevor.
I like the fact that
I respect the
try
fact
to
that
come up
you
with
have
ideas
no
for it.
standards.
I
I never got into TikToks, but I'd love the Snapchat filters. Those I thrived on
Yeah.
those. This is one that I did a while ago.
Damien, I was just about to use the bad computer. Can you tell me why the last thing you searched was bat titties?
Was that a filter or was that a mask? No, I thought it was a mask. I was like, Julio, do you want to tell me? I was like, Julio, that BDSM night really changed in my
No, that was actually like 3 years ago.
Oh my god.
So that was before.
you guys screen record that and send it to me. For
Oh, I
Speaking
will,
of the
I will.
BDSM,
Trevor, we're done with you.
yeah, we're done with it. We're done with
Yeah,
the BDSM things.
yeah.
We're moving on. Just like your TikTok viewers, we're moving.
after they saw the vitamin one, they were like, "No."
Yeah.
I instantly lost like 100 followers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Oh
got
my
dings.
You
Just
got
like
dings.
Unfollow.
subs.
I'm trying to find the list, but I think Misa, you memorized it, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and just
So-
recap.
Yeah. He sent out afterwards, after he went to the BDSM nightclub thing. He Snapchatted everyone and said,
No, it was during. I remember. I was. Yeah, I was in the bathroom, and
Oh yeah.
I was like,
I remember it was a stall.
yes, because I went to.
Oh
so,
yeah, I remember the photo.
So short
You had
recap. This was for one of our podcasts that we were gonna do a while ago that we never got around to record. But basically, around my birthday, I was invited to go out to a Disney BDSM event at a club, at a nightclub that I'd never been to before.
Our boy Julio's got a interesting weekend coming up. I was proposed some plans for this evening. I'm just gonna read out the description of this event. Thursday, November 21st, CK Promotions, not sponsored, presents Bondage A Go-Go's Disney Theme Night at Exit. Come join us for our monthly theme night installment of the Bondage A Go-Go, held every third Thursday of the month at Exit. Featuring professional domination that you could watch / participate in. Participate in Taste of Kink with fire/grinding performances and dance to all the best industrial, dark wave, new wave, EDM music all night long.
So, I mean, what are you expecting from this? Also, are you going along?
Yeah,
what's
no.
How would you even get involved
I'm
in this?
going with some friends. They were
okay.
They were just looking up things like for my birthday, and they're like, "Yo, this looks really funny." Like, so I don't know. I'm very intrigued. Personally, I'm not into BDSM. I don't get it.
Not yet. We'll see.
Just wait. You know what? After tonight, next stream, we'll get back
tonight?
on that. It's tonight.
It's tonight. Oh my god.
So next podcast, expect him to talk about what happened.
And it was one of the most interesting things I've ever had to experience. Unfortunately, you couldn't record. For obvious reasons, like
Gotta protect everyone that's in there.
Gotta protect everyone's, their own kinks and no kink shaming. Nobody wants to feel disrespected or shamed. So I was like, okay, it was a cool vibe. So I was like, I was with it. I was hoping to record something, so I'd be able to show you guys. I was only able to get the one picture once I went to the bathroom, but I was in a couple drinks, so
Which the bathroom already looks sketchy as hell.
Yeah,
I got the photo now.
I think the bathroom looked cool.
Do you have the bathroom?
Yeah, I have
was
Okay,
pretty
send it to
cool.
me. The bathroom looked cool.
All the walls were covered in like graffiti, basically.
stickers, and shit
That's
like
cool.
that.
It was
Now,
very cool.
Let me get a little background on this, Julio. How often do you go like nightclubbing?
Never.
Never.
I've never.
So
gone
you
to nightclub.
went from like maybe once, twice to all of a sudden you hit the max. You're that's like the highest you can go without getting into some shady
Well, like
shit.
here's my thing though. Like I don't go to clubs because I'm like, what do you do besides like dance? I'm like, I don't want to dance, especially with random people.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a little weird for me.
It's a
Like
little
it's never been my scene. So I was like, you know what? If this is gonna be some interesting stuff, I was like, I'm all for it. New experiences. So I went in with an open mind. I had no idea what to expect. And I saw a lot. I did a lot. It was interesting.
Now, would you mind telling us how much money you sank into this whole event? Like drinks, any services, or anything included?
Well, it was my birthday too. So like my friends covered some of the expenses too. Like some of the fun that was had upstairs because it was 2 floors. The downstairs was the bar.
Okay.
And then upstairs was like the entertainment room.
The entertainment room.
Well, it was like a club.
Okay.
But like they did like events and stuff there, and then they had like a separate bar. But that was like the no phones. Like you had to pay to get up there, and it was like $5 like entrance.
That's it?
Yeah, it was $5 entrance like to get into like
That's
the show.
cheap as hell.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap.
That's really cheap.
So ultimately I ended up covering everyone's like entrance. So it was like 30. I don't even remember.
Well,
30,
realistically,
30 people.
No, $30.
Realistically, you're paying $5 to get your ass beat. So
Yeah. Well, if you're into it.
Well, no. I mean, would you expect?
Well,
it to be more?
no.
Yeah.
No, hold on. No,
I expect it to be more because you gotta like. I don't know. I feel like I wonder if that just goes to the venue or if some of that goes to the.
That's just the cover though. Like it's just to get in.
Just to get
so
in.
it's not like it's not like you don't get to participate in anything.
Oh.
Besides just like going to see like just being there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
It's
just being
hanging
in the
out
presence.
In the presence of stuff.
I thought everyone just shows up in leather and paddles and stuff.
Well, no.
Not
Well,
everyone.
Changing rooms.
Okay.
They're changing
Well,
rooms.
this was also Disney Princess Night, so people were dressed in
Right.
like Disney costumes.
Now, what was the number one princess or Disney character that you saw?
Oh,
there?
well, there
Like
was
the
a
most
contest.
repeated.
Well, the guy who ended up winning the contest was my favorite. Well, there was two dudes there who were like top-notch costume. There was a Captain Jack Sparrow and Jafar from Aladdin.
Okay.
Jafar ended up winning. There was also, I remember seeing there was a girl dressed as a Little Mermaid, one dressed as Brave.
Little Mermaid's probably popular.
I forgot. There was Minnie Mouse was there too.
Was there Gaston?
No.
That would have been perfect.
That would have been great.
I would have gone.
I
as
really
Gaston.
wanted to go as Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
Maui.
What?
No, Moana.
Moana.
The girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
I don't know.
I was like, I'm going to a BDSM club. I might as well go all out. So like, jeez. So it was pretty interesting. I forgot what the 2 truths and a lie were.
Yeah,
If
go
you
ahead.
wanna
Go
read them
ahead.
off,
Go ahead.
Trevor.
He sent us this, and we're down another.
As a teaser for allegedly
this
then
was supposed to be the
then
teaser for
next
the
week's podcast, but we stopped altogether. So.
I snapped them while I was in the bathroom.
Drunk.
Yes, a little tipsy, just
Little tips.
before I would forget. Just to
I didn't realize how bad these were.
Yeah.
I'm rereading it now. I remember my decision, but good lord. So the 2 truths and a lie.
Okay. I
The
wanna
first
guess.
one
Go
is
ahead.
I stapled $1 on someone's ass.
That sounds painful.
The second one is I got spanked against a fence.
I believe that.
And the third one was I paid a dominatrix to tie me up.
I believe that one too.
I don't think you. Here's my guess.
Hold on, can we just zoom into Julio's face right
Yeah.
now and have those 3 just sitting there?
So
Jeopardy.
well, here's my guess. I don't think you stapled $1 to someone's ass, because if that was something that you did, it seems like multiple people would have done that, and I can't imagine someone walking around with multiple staples in
Oh,
someone's
I
ass.
can.
You
I
can?
absolutely can imagine
I
that.
can imagine that too.
I can't.
That's a flex.
I can't imagine. That is
That's a
that
flex.
is
You got some blood dripping from your booty.
God
Oh,
no.
man.
Now, was it now when you wrote that? Did you mean to write that as in like their bare ass, like just onto the cheeks?
Yeah, just on cheeks.
Oh God, I don't know anymore. I don't know.
That's what I can imagine.
I don't know.
that.
I really don't know.
Like, hey, you don't want to see my ass? You better cover it up. Staple.
What's your guess, Trevor?
My
go
my
this
guess.
way.
So what?
Which one's the fake one?
2 truths. Oh, okay, which one the fake one is?
Yeah,
I
which one?
think the fake one is I paid a dominatrix to tie me up.
No, I think that's a real one.
I think it's a real one too.
I think that's a real one.
Well, what do you
What
think?
about you?
Yeah,
I already told you what I think.
The
my
fake one is
the
the-
dollar staple $1 onto that.
I'm just gonna say, I think Julio, after growing up with you, I think you would, in fact, get spanked against the fence. I feel like you're into it.
That seems to be the running.
I
agreement.
think that you also wanted to experience getting tied up by a professional. So I also think that's true. I'm gonna agree with Misa. I'm gonna say, I don't think you stapled money on somebody's booty, because although it's kinky and I'm pretty sure people get off on that, I don't think you just did that. I don't know. I feel like you'd be like, oh, too hesitant about it.
No, he's also had a couple drinks in him. We don't really
That's
know
true.
who was like when he had a
That's
couple drinks
true.
in him. Did you pregame at all? Like,
No.
no. Okay.
Well, we smoked like on the way there.
Yeah,
but
I assume-
that's no pregame.
Not a pregame, but I don't know. Maybe.
What is the lie?
My dog died.
Wow, we
Oh,
came
yeah.
back to that.
Oh no, no. Okay, we should have tried.
Are we
back.
recording again?
What?
Are we recording again?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was
back.
already like, welcome back.
Oh,
and
I
you were
didn't
like,
hear that.
"Did you notice
I sometimes have a bad habit of blocking Hugo out.
Anyways, we were saying
Yes.
Oh wait, what?
the one,
No, don't.
2 truths and 1 lie from your BDSM night. Did you staple money to somebody's booty?
Staples.
Stapled. Did you get spanked on a fence?
On a fence, yeah.
On a fence? Or did you pay a professional to tie you up and probably spank you up a little bit? Are we doing 2 truths and a lie or 1 truth and 2 lies? What is it?
It's 2 truths and a lie.
Okay, what's the lie? Wait, which do I find?
Okay,
The lie,
well,
right?
let's back this up.
Yes.
so we we got there, right, and we got some drinks. I got to taste Malort.
Ew.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, that is disgusting.
It was
Chicago
absolutely
specialty.
the worst thing I've ever had
Yeah.
to drink.
Oh my
in
God, it's
life.
horrible.
It was horrible. Shout out to Play When I'm Durkin for the shot.
Yo,
Oh, you went too? Oh.
that's awesome.
He was the one who was there with me too.
That's what's up. Shout out to the
So
boy.
we were there, then we went upstairs to to get ready to go to the show or whatever, because we were kind of late. So we get there, and we walk in, and there's just like a huge crowd of like people, like very like punk scene, like people dressed in all black, a lot of like Disney characters and stuff. And there's just like there's a table with a bunch of like miscellaneous like items, like, you know, like whips and like some like wooden rods and like, you know, like feathers, you know, just random, you know, like kinky stuff. And I was like,
good old feathers to tickle your
okay,
partner.
okay. And I look over a little bit more, and then there's just a fence with like handcuffs on them and like a clipboard next to like on the lower right hand side. And I'm like, okay, like this is interesting. And then like that was basically the layout. So we're just hanging out there. And then this like really like there was like this really small dude. This good. There's this really small guy next to me with like a black trench coat and like a very like hipsterish mustache. Very skinny small guy. He had to be like under like 120, and he was like under like 5 foot like 4. And he's just standing next to me, and I'm like, this is a very like random scene, right? I'm just hanging out, and then out of nowhere they call out a name. They grab the clipboard, like one of the princesses, because the dominatrix there are dressed as like princesses.
Yeah.
So the way it works is you go on the clipboard, and if you want to go on the fence and be, you know, like dominated by a dominatrix, you have to put your name and pay like the fee for it. So she goes up and she grabs the clipboard and she calls out someone's name, and the little dude next to me takes off his trench coat and like he just drops like everything except his boxers, and he gets like tied up to the fence.
Oh my god.
So at this point I'm like, you know, it's all bets are off right now. Like I have no idea what's gonna proceed for the rest of the night.
What's going on?
So, you know, he's up there, and you know, usually he just starts getting, you know, like, you know, played on with like feathers and stuff, and like they're whispering in his ear a bunch of like, you know, very sexy stuff. And then she grabs like a paddle and starts spanking this dude like hard spank, like the one where like you hear it like through the music playing.
Oh god. And is this a public spectacle? Like, do people gather around to watch?
It's like everybody. It's like imagine being on a dance floor and there's a fence, and everybody's just hanging out around the fence, and then you just get tied up on that fence and you just get spanked. So it's part of like
it's part of the thing.
Yeah,
okay.
We're just out in public.
I didn't know if this was like a private, like where they're like, okay, come over to this corner over here. And we'll
No. That's like the main attraction. Like, that you get to like watch and be watched. So it's kind of like that angle. Like the dude was like, I don't know if he was like that was his kink or if that was his thing, but like for some people, I'm guessing it's that whole like being watched. While like in this vulnerable.
Was he
moment.
there alone or was he with people?
He was just there by himself.
What
like,
a
he was
freak.
there by himself.
Oh
That's what I'm
my
saying.
God.
It was an interesting scene. You know, like I would have never expected this really small dude to go up there, and that guy took it like a champ. Like he got spanked hard, like by a big wooden paddle. Like you've seen like the wooden paddles like that they serve like chicken wings on and stuff like those. It was heavy. It wasn't no light one.
Was it studded?
No, it wasn't studded. So like he keeps
Has a
going, and
rusty
then
nail going through it.
they keep on like switching up stuff. So like he gets like they get like the wooden like sticks, and they just start like hitting him. But well, no, just the one girl. Sorry.
Okay.
And they just start like hitting him, but it's like, you know, when you get whipped by a stick, you hear it. Same thing. So I'm like, this dude's been up here for 20 minutes now.
Oh
like,
my god!
Like, he's been up here for a while.
He paid the premium price for that,
Do you
man.
pay per minute?
No, well, it's all consensual. So you have to like lay out.
course.
You have to lay out your rules with them. You're like what you want them to do, what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, and like they just go on and like fulfill your fantasies or whatever. So it's like I don't even know how long this is gonna keep going.
Was he like moaning during the entire
Well,
thing?
I couldn't hear, like,
okay.
because it was just music, and he was just like kind of far away, and like he was blindfolded too. So it was pretty interesting, right? And then
The dominatrix doesn't have a mic or anything.
no, it's just like they're
Okay.
doing it all to the music. So it's like there's music playing,
Yeah.
and like he was getting
Makes sense. That
whipped
makes
to
sense.
like the rhythm of the music,
Also-
and like getting spanked.
Is it like Disney music?
No.
Let
Oh,
it
okay.
go.
So have you ever seen
Okay.
Let it go.
have you ever seen like Blade?
Yeah.
Like when they're in the vampire like goth clubs where it's
Yeah.
just like techno music, but like that like dark techno rave. It was like that.
Have you guys seen Devilman Crybaby?
No.
No. Okay. If you just look up the first episode, watch the first like episode. That's exactly what I imagined it to be like. Go watch that episode and come back.
But the dude's been up there, right? And then the princess, she goes over to the table, and
Who
at
was she
this
dressed
point,
as?
just like generic princess. Like
Oh.
I think it was like Rapunzel.
Okay.
Couldn't really make it out that much,
Okay.
but yeah, she goes over to the table, and at this point, I'm like, what more can this guy take? Like, right? He's gotten whipped, he's gotten spanked, and he's gotten like knives like run across like his chest and stuff, right? And all while being
Wow.
blindfolded. So this was the first like.
Was
like
he bent over?
No, he was like on the fence. So like
I don't
he was
understand.
facing forward. So say that this is the wall, right?
Okay.
Like the whole crowd is in front of me. And then like behind this wall is the bar. So like you have to go behind this wall to go to the bar. And then everything
okay.
in front of the wall that you're in is like just like the dance floor.
Oh, so you can see both sides, but he was primarily getting smacked in the front.
But like yeah, no, he was turned, so he was face ass to the crowd.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay.
like he was blindfolded facing like the
What the
fence.
frick?
So like he wasn't even like really like seeing all of it. And then she walks over to the table, and at this point I'm like, okay, like I'd seen everything that was on the table, so at this point I'm like, all right.
Was
like,
he bleeding from the
no,
knives?
like they weren't like bleeding. They weren't like cutting his like his chest, but they were just kind of like caressing like his skin like with knives. Yeah, just
Okay.
kind of like playfully almost.
You know,
Which would
as you do.
Which would freak me out if I'm blindfolded. There's a crowd of people. I'm like, I'm gonna get sacrificed here. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, but she goes over and she picks up a pan.
a pan,
Yeah,
a regular
like
egg
a
pan?
skillet.
a skillet.
Like
Ca-
an
cast iron?
Yeah, like cast iron.
She
Like
knows what's up.
like
She knows what's
God,
up.
like PUBG. Like
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
she picks this up and I could tell it's heavy because like when she picks up it kind of drops a little and I'm like, what is she gonna do with
She's
this?
gonna break bones.
And like she goes over and like she makes him stick his ass out, and she's like starts tapping. I'm like, no way! Like this dude's gonna take a frying pan to the butt cheeks.
Was he? No, he had boxes on. You said right?
Yeah, just boxers, but
Okay.
like cotton boxers. So it's like, what is? You might as well just be bare butt cheeks. And she just swings just hard, and you hear that like metal like cling, and dude just took it like a champ. Like they uncuffed him, he hugged her, he put his pants back on.
He had a half chub.
She had a full
Dude,
job.
like I'm surprised there wasn't like just more on his boxers, bro. I'm like, whatever. And then he was just standing next to me in the crowd.
He just walked out and just sat there. He's like,
just
all
put his
right,
clothes
next.
back on. He's just back in the crowd, drinking hand next to me.
Were people cheering like when she was
No.
whipping him? Like, ooh!
No, it was just everybody was
Get
just
it.
vibing. They were just like there, like I watching, like
It was like music playing at a restaurant. You didn't actually look at it, but
yeah.
it was just going.
It's like as if someone was carving ice at a restaurant and you just happen to be hanging out and watching it.
What the fuck?
So that was the first 20 minutes in.
Wow.
So that's how I was stepped into it, you know. And then, well, like a little bit more time passed on, and my friends they were like, "Oh, like we're gonna get you like on the wall, like you're gonna go on there, like it's your birthday." And I'm like, "No way!" Like I just saw this dude take 20 minutes of like some beatings, right, straight to the booty. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. And like the whole time, like we're just standing there and we're all laughing, and like I see like everyone just looking at the clipboard and looking back at me. And I'm like,
Oh,
I'm no! I'm like, come on! Like I'm not doing this, guys, right?
Oh, I thought they signed him up with his.
And then we keep on talking. We keep on talking about it.
How many people are there with you?
Well, it was me, Play When I'm Durkin, Melissa, Play When I'm Durkin's girlfriend, and my friend Jose. And so it's just four of us.
Okay.
So we're just hanging out there, and then I'm like, I keep on trying to like push on my friend Jose. I'm like, nah, for my birthday present, I want him to go on. And then he's like, no, his birthday's next month, so he'll do it on his own. And I'm like, nah,
This can be a tradition.
I'm trying to get out of it any way that I can, right? And then we get a couple more drinks, and at this point, I'm like, you know what? Like, where else am I gonna say that, you know, I've had some crazy experiences? So I was like, you know what? I'm like feeding into it. I'm like, you know what? I might as well just dive in.
What drink
like-
were you drinking?
I was just drinking like
What
just
drink?
beer. I was just drinking some beer.
Some
just had
beer?
some
Okay.
shots,
I
and
thought
we're
there was
just
gonna be like a
chilling.
magic drink.
No,
that gets you to do
no.
weird
There's
stuff.
no magic drink. Yeah. I'm like considering it. I'm like, okay, like whatever. Like I might do it. I'm like, I'm not gonna get fully like into my boxers. I'm like, I'm not gonna commit to it. And then like while I'm thinking about it, my friend, she just walks away. And I see her talking to the princess, and they point over at me, and I'm like, oh God. And I'm just in the crowd. I'm like, oh, like I'm gonna have to do this. I'm like, well, I'm like, you know what? I've committed. I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'm with it. So I'm game. So at this point, I'm like, it's fine. And she just walks over, and she's just like, you're up next. And I'm just like,
Now, is she like dressed in like BDSM? Like, is she wearing like leather?
who?
The princess. Can you like see her ass hanging out?
No,
like,
it's just like a regular Disney princess.
Dress? Just like a regular dress.
Yeah,
I don't know,
they
I
were
didn't-
like all out. Like
a little
that.
disappointed. Not gonna lie.
To be fair, I was kind of a little bit
Yeah.
on the quality.
I thought you were gonna see some
production.
ass cheeks, maybe some titties.
Well, you did at one point. That's later on in the night.
Okay.
That's-
Sorry. Like I said, I was expecting Devilman Crybaby Club.
We're at,
you
we're
need
at
to watch it.
We're at frying pans to the cheeks at this moment.
Okay.
It's still warming up. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm like at this point I'm like I'm gonna have to go up there and just deal with this. So they call me up and like I'm like, all right, I take off because I'm also wearing like a trench coat, like a regular like long one, because I'm like I gotta wear all black, and that was like the only other black coat that I had. So I'm in there, I take it off, I take my other shirt off because I'm just wearing. Wait, no, I just had a trench coat on, so I just take my coat off, and I left my pants on. And she was just like, oh, I heard it was your birthday,
Respect.
right? And I was just like, yeah. And she's like, all right, get on the wall, like you're gonna get a spanking. And I'm like, oh god. So I get up there and I'm on the fence. So like I put my hands up. They didn't cuff me in because I was like, okay, well that's good. And then she like grabs my ass and she's just like, come on, stick your ass out like you have one. And at that point, I got
called you flat.
because I was like, and I looked at her. I was like, oh, I got an ass. So I stuck it out proper form and everything. And then she's like, I see her grab the paddle and she just starts like just swinging it slowly. I'm like, all right. I'm like, what? I'm like, let's just get this over. And she swings like full swing, like full regular swing, like the small dude was taking it, dude. And oh my god, I've never felt such pain.
Oh my god,
dude! Like, because it was both cheeks, even across, with a full wooden, like it was an even like pain across both cheeks, and I just stood up straight. I was like, oh, thank you. Just kind of played it off and just walked
Just
back.
one smack.
Just one, and I was done.
Oh
One and
my
done.
god!
And that guy was there for like 20 minutes. Just soaking it all in.
Oh
Shout
my
out to
god,
that one dude.
Dude,
So
and
you
that's-
guys,
Shout out
so
to
you
that
you
one
weren't about it
guy.
then.
no, not at all. Not
Hugo
at
has
all.
Julio has PTSD from that now.
No, well, like the funny thing is, like, it was once I was able to deal with it, but if it would have been more than once, I would be like, no, like that's it. That's
Julio would have started
Like,
crying at the club. That's
Crying
kind
at
of
the
the
club.
scene I imagine.
Crying at the club.
So that's the true. That's the first.
That's the first
false.
truth.
I did not pay to get tied up by a dominatrix.
Okay.
Well, and
Oh.
and I did get tied up to the wall.
So you
did get spanked against
you
the
got
fence.
spanked against the wall.
Well, never mind. I did get handcuffed.
you
I
did you get handcuffed
so
and spanked.
I did get tied up to the
But
wall.
you didn't pay to get. You didn't pay for it. What?
Right, I
You're
didn't pay
confusing
for
me.
it because my friend was the one who went to go talk to the princess.
Okay.
So you
So
didn't.
There's
pay to
only
get
one
tied
truth
up.
left.
And that's the stapling the dollar to someone's ass.
You stapled a dollar. I was gonna say
I
stapled
knew
a
it.
butt on somebody's dollar.
I knew it.
Who's what?
So then the fire show came.
What?
I want to go just so I can believe what I'm hearing.
I want to staple a dollar to someone's ass. I'm
so,
gonna be
so
real.
then
I want to get Hugo on the wall.
No.
So they had,
That would be the
No.
funniest thing. Lizette, if you're watching this,
Yeah.
tell me you wouldn't love to see that. Where's the camera? Tell me you wouldn't like to see that.
Hugo in a Spider-Man costume on a
No.
wall.
There you go. There you go.
It's one of those like Spider-Man pajamas where the bottom
Spider-Man
flips
and
down.
Elsa. She should be Elsa.
There you go.
Oh
There
my
you
You
go.
god.
could be Spider-Man.
We're too brown. I'll be Miles.
You'll have a mask. You can't see.
Oh my god. Anyways, you fire show.
So after that, we went out. We had like a quick smoke break. We got a couple more drinks. We went back in because it was gonna be the fire show. And it was just like this girl who was performing like with a fire stick, you know, just in them. It was a very small room, and she just had like they kind of closed it off with some tape, like you know the yellow tape, and she was just spinning like a fire pole and everything, and it was pretty cool, you know, just regular fire show. And then at the end of it, like she puts out her torches. And they're like, oh, okay, you know, now we'll be taking like some donations like for the performers, right? And she's just walking around. And I see she has a staple gun.
A staple
in her
gun?
hand. Yeah, in her hand. And I'm like,
Yeah, man.
looking at her. And I look at my friends. I'm like, what? And then like people just start going up with with dollars, right? Like dollar bills. Like
They've
we
been
got
there before. They know what's
Yeah,
up.
so it's like a scene.
No.
And like,
It's just like passing around the bin at church, you know?
No, no,
okay,
no, 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 no.
Pass around the cheeks at the club.
A staple gun.
Yes, like industrial staple gun.
Oh my god.
Like the big metal shiny ones.
You know, some people put dollars and like fives on there. Some people put like grandmas, you know, write their checks. They put it in the bin. They staple it to their ass.
So I'm watching, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what is she gonna do with that staple gun? And someone comes up with $1, and she just like sticks her ass out, and dude gets like on one knee, grabs $1, like puts it on her butt cheek, grabs the gun, just clicks it. Girl doesn't flinch like the slightest. And she just gets up, gives her the staple gun. He's like, "Oh, thank you." Just walks away. Next person comes.
Was it a single dollar?
It was a $1.
No.
I
It was a
wouldn't do
single
it.
dollar.
My ass gets fives or nothing.
It was a $1.
Mine gets
And then-
100 or nothing. Get out of there.
But like, you know, like people kept on going up, right?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, this can't be real. So I give my friend Jose, I give him $1. I'm like, yo man, like, here you go. And like he was like, oh, like bet. So he goes, right? And he does it. And he comes back and he's like, yo, dude, like, I just really do that? And I'm just like, yeah, man. I'm like, I'm standing there, I'm like, you know, when else am I gonna be able to say I stapled $1 onto someone's butt?
He's
So I
right.
get another $1 out of my wallet. I just go up to her. I'm like, hey, like, which cheek hasn't been getting any love tonight? You know? And then she's like, oh, like the left one's like looking a little lonely. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I just go over to the left cheek and I just stapled it. And I'm like, all right, like, thank you. And I gave her back the staple gun, and I just went back to the crowd.
Now, how big were these staples?
Regular like the thick staple ones. Well, yeah,
The
because
staple gun staples.
only the staple gun staples would take the
Look,
the thicker ones.
You're not gonna take an Office Max stapler and it's not gonna stick in there.
These are
You gotta use like an
professionals.
industrial
How
grade
was her
stapler.
ass? Did you see her ass? Like, well, was it like scarred up?
I didn't like inspect the booty, but
Bro,
like it just
you're already
looked like-
there. You might as well.
It just looked normal booty, dude. Like I was just more watching to see if there was like blood, like just like
Was there?
no, there wasn't, which was really weird.
Was she wearing a
Was
fake
that a
butt?
fake ass?
No.
Was that a fake ass?
Honestly, I don't think staples cause that much blood unless
'Cause,
you
yeah,
take it
I
out.
don't think because it's like a very like straight, and very like fast like
Incision,
motion.
yeah.
So like, I feel like more blood is drawn when it's like, because like when you slice your hand really quick, like you don't splurt out blood, like it seeps out. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, I think this definitely has to be something that happened before.
I just can't. This girl probably does this like once, twice a week.
Oh no, I was
Does
like
it every day.
There's probably way kinkier stuff that happens in the
Do you go to
bedroom,
the
like-
doctor and get him removed after?
No, you don't.
Do
You
you
probably
do
just
it by
removing yourself.
You just pull them out.
Yeah, just pull them out, dude.
We should staple.
No,
$100
no, no, no,
bills to
no,
Trevor's
no,
butt
no, 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 no.
for
Oh,
a
I'd do it.
video.
I'd do it.
I'd do it.
What? Oh no!
Video idea.
I'd
Write
do it.
down.
Who am I hanging out with?
No, I mean, as long as it's not my $100 bill, I'd be kind of offended. I'm not gonna use my own money.
2 weeks before Trevor can borrow 100. Yeah, okay.
If we open a Patreon account and we can staple the $100,000 check to my ass, I'd do it.
100,000 to get out of here. 100,000.
No, that's fair enough.
That girl's doing it for a couple bucks.
I'm not some fire twirler in a BDSM club.
Well, maybe you should
I
be.
play
Trevor.
video games for a living.
Yeah. I don't know how the hell she did that.
How?
It was
That
it was
is
insane.
So you didn't get tied up by a dominatrix.
Dang, I was really
I
hoping you
didn't
were
pay
getting tied up.
to get tied up by a dominatrix.
Well, you still didn't get tied up. You just got handcuffed.
Yeah, handcuffed. Same thing.
Yeah, well,
You just
Yeah.
got beat on the fence.
the truth.
He
was
was
the
drunk.
statement of the
He
boot.
Yeah.
was drunk. Well, either way, that's an interesting
Holy shit, man!
story.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Does this BDSM nightclub happen every week?
night?
Well, no, it's a regular nightclub. It's like a punk nightclub, but it has BDSM like events every
Oh, okay.
third Thursday, I think it is.
I think Trevor has to go.
I think we all need to go just to see what's up.
I think we do.
Like,
I would go.
I would pay just to watch. I'm just interested. I it's so hard to believe any of this.
You know what? If I wasn't there and my friend went and he told me all this, I wouldn't have believed him either. I'd be like, shut up. Like, no.
How many other people went up to the fence?
A lot.
It was like three
Was
or
it like
four people.
Was it like a regular thing? Like people kept regularly going up there, or was it like?
Well, yeah, there was like a couple people. Like it was one dude, and then like the
was
rest
anyone
were-
like really into it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
was
where they liked it a
the
little
last
too much?
Girl, like was into it, like really into it. It was kind of like it was really like intense at one point.
What do you mean?
Where it was like, I don't know. It's like, are you nutting on the dance floor?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. Basically,
Oh my
shit.
god.
like basically like you could do like fully clothed like boxers on, or like if you're a girl, like they just put like tape over like your titties and like you're just there like in your like underwear and like some tape. And that's what she decided to do. It was the girl who was dressed as the Little Mermaid. And it was
I knew it.
it was, yeah, dude, she
Little
was
Mermaid, man. Something
she
about
was
that Little Mermaid.
fully into it. Like she like they went all out with her, and it was just, you could kind of tell that she was very into it.
I was curious after he told this story. I thought he was gonna find something out about himself, but
I thought so
After-
too. I thought Julio was gonna come in here and be like, guys,
You know what?
I love being tied up.
No, I
I
realized
love
was like,
stapling dollars to
He
cheap.
learned something about himself,
I
but
was
it
like,
said
I'm
he's not
comfortable
about
watching.
it. He's
I'm
not
comfortable
about it.
watching. I'll say that. You know, I
Okay.
realize that. Like, if someone's doing some freaky stuff in front of me and they're all out for it, I'm like, I'm okay just standing there and being cool. Like, it's not gonna really weird me out or do anything for me. But I could definitely see some people being very uncomfortable, like, in those situations. So, if anything, that's what I found out, like, about myself that era. But it was pretty interesting.
Oh
It was
my
a great
God.
eye-opening experience. I never would have thought that there was like a scene of people out there like wilding out like that. But if anything, that was like very toned down from like what those clubs could like really be like in larger scales.
That's
And, like, if
fucking
anything, I would
insane,
actually
dude.
love to see like one of those very like one of my friends who was like studying abroad like in Europe. Like he told me about like the German clubs out there.
I don't know what those.
It's just like, oh, it's just crazy.
Sounds
It's
like a
just crazy
group
out
trip
there.
to
Just
Europe.
banging on,
I-
banging on, banging. You can't
can't.
take dude. Don't even at me like that.
if we could ever go to Europe or Japan or I don't know, wherever, I would love to go to a foreign strip club.
What the fuck? Why?
Why? It's the same
I-
thing as a regular strip club, just with different ethnicities.
Do you know that?
I
I was
would.
looking for a happy ending over there.
No,
man.
no. I'm
Trevor was like, they got lower standards over there. They got less laws over there.
What would be your total rating of your night? How was it? Just
Sounds like
Overall,
sounds
it was
like a
totally
10,
great.
bro.
It was just a 10, dude.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
sounds
felt
like a
like
solid 10.
because you know it was just like
What could have made it better?
I feel like if it would have been,
More leather.
I feel like it was just a very small crowd. Like it was, to be fair, it was a very small like area
Venue.
too, but like I felt like it was very personal one-on-one. And it was kind of like an interesting angle to it.
Would you
where
rather
it's
like to have more people then?
I don't know. I feel like it would just be more fun in a way.
Okay.
Where it's just like you can kind of just walk around and it's not as like weird. Where like versus like if it wasn't just one wall with one person tied to it, like it's
Yeah.
not like the main focus. Like you won't really like think
There's, like,
too much of it.
3 walls. With
Yeah,
people
like
together.
if I would have been one person, like because the main thing why I didn't want to go on the wall because I was like I don't want everyone watching me up here,
Yeah.
especially like if I can't handle getting spanked and I just like just wuss out in front of everyone.
He walked by and that
Yeah,
guy,
I'm like, yo, that little dude over
that
here.
little guy's
just
like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
it.
so I'm like,
Bitch.
yo. But if there would have been like, you know, like 3 fences, I would be
Yo,
like, oh,
you
okay,
can tell
maybe.
that guy's a regular.
That's
He's
what I'm
there.
saying,
He's
dude.
there every time,
But, like, the
every
thing is,
night.
like, you
He's
would've known
all
him by
into it,
name.
I would
bro.
have never expected that just from looking at him. Like if I would have ran into him like at the store or anywhere, I'm like,
It'd be
just
like
a
that
regular
though,
guy.
man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it opened my eyes, like to regular people just wilding out there, you know, being a little.
Not everyone
crazy.
that's a freak looks like a freak.
Yep.
man.
If
So-
you're into it, you're into it.
You didn't go to the VIP area?
Well, there was no
There's a-
like VIP area. That's
Okay.
It wasn't like a very like great big like bar. It was more of like a smaller more local club. So
Okay.
it wasn't too big.
Right.
So it was pretty cool.
Wow.
Like I definitely want to go like, see that bar. Like
Normally,
normally, like
just be like, I got spanked over that wall right there.
yeah, because I mean,
Take us to that bar.
yeah, man, it was a great time. Definitely a great way to
Celebrate your birthday.
celebrate my birthday. It
How old
was-
were you turning?
Did you tell your parents about this?
18.
I did not.
No.
I did not.
I feel like your dad would get a kick out of it.
Oh, it was so funny though.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Damn,
awesome.
bro.
it was great,
Man, this
man.
poor girl's ass. I would have thrown in like a 20 just because I feel bad for
Trevor would have thrown
her
100.
poor ass, bro.
Oh, I would have.
100.
Good lord, yeah.
You got 100, then straight in. Just make sure no one takes
If
it.
yeah, I would have loved it if she was like, well, a buck is 1 staple, 100 is 3 staples.
100 is 100.
No, fuck that. Oh my god, I would feel terrible
no
doing
Pilato
that.
in the building.
Oh my god, that's such
Oh
a
my god.
that's such a good, interesting way to make money though.
I
Stapling
guess.
through the ass. Well, because
I wonder if she's sore the next morning. Like she's like, oh.
Because like, if anyone was just like, all right, yeah, we'll be taking donations now, and she pulled out a hat, no one would be very inclined to bring
No,
money.
obviously you got to do something special about it.
Like I know at the Renaissance Fair, right by the entrance of the Renaissance Fair, they have a show called the Mud Show.
The mud show.
And those guys get so eccentric. They use mud and they like throw it on the audience. They kiss people with mud on their faces, and at the end they do kind of like it seems like a scam, but at the end they're like, this side of the crowd is gonna win because this side is cooler, and no, this side's gonna win. They're like, well, let's see how much money we get, and if you give him money, or like if you give him a 20, like he'll look at you, he'll look at the dollar and be like, and then just kiss you with mud on him or something, and it's just very entertaining to watch. So it makes everyone like pull out money, like, oh, I got a 5 over here, and then he's like smacks you with mud or something.
Trevor, I feel like you would. I feel like that'd be
Trevor,
right
I feel
up
like
your
you got some
line of
hidden
work.
qualities about you. That we gotta,
No, I don't
that
want.
we
No,
gotta
I feel
really
like I peaked.
flush
Do you
out.
know
Yeah.
how we
Trevor's
thought?
like, oh.
Do you know
He's
how
like, give
we
me
thought?
give me the name, address, and times of this club, please. He's
You know
gonna
how-
be a regular. Next time we go, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're back." Just be like,
yes, double T turtle.
Yes.
I'm right over here.
our only diamond member.
We have your spot on the wall reserved.
I feel like you're gonna discover something about yourself when we go.
When we go,
Yeah. You're gonna be like, where was this 2 years ago?
Here's something about me. I'll talk about the Mud Show. I would talk about BDSM. I talk about taking it up the butt.
Yep.
I talk about a lot of stuff. I love making stories to talk about in the future.
Yep.
That's all I want. If there's something dumb out there that can be tried that won't risk my life, I'll do it.
Oh my god,
That was the story, man.
that was a good one.
Julio, thank you for doing that for us.
Yeah, let's give Julio a good old round of applause here. I'll just have a sound effect. 'cause we're
Shout out
weak.
for Melissa and Play When I'm Durkin for making that possible.
That is
Have
great.
they been there before?
Yeah.
Play When I'm Durkin. We
That's
need
a
you on
regular
the
date night
show.
for them,
Melissa
bro.
is the one who was regular there. Like,
Oh!
she's the one who suggested it to begin with. So.
Okay.
Yo, we need both of them on this show
To talk about their experiences.
to talk
Because
about.
I bet you
it.
if you've seen some shit just from one night, I guarantee you they got some
They've
crazier
seen
shit.
way
We need that.
crazier stuff.
We just gotta put ourselves in positions where we could get cool stories.
just
I
compromising
agree with
situations.
Trevor. just you know,
It's just
be
like
ready
we
for
are
it.
gonna do all the things that you don't want to do, so we can talk about it.
There you go.
If
that
I'm
should be a thing.
if I'm not gonna die, I'll be put in a pit of spiders.
Yeah.
You know.
No, you won't. No, you wouldn't. You would not.
If I'm not gonna die and it's for
You
content,
still
I would. No,
You still
genuinely.
wouldn't. I don't think you would.
No, I would not.
I don't think you would.
If it's for content.
If it's for content, I
You
think
didn't even want to
Trevor
drink the
would.
rest of that beer.
See,
Yeah.
No, because it's gross.
Yeah, and spiders aren't gross.
Does it put your life in danger?
Finish this beer.
I always.
Oh,
get-
that's
I
a
always get
warm
them to
beer.
do it.
There you go. That's
Always
a
fun beer.
Oh god.
That's not a good.
That
good
is
try.
called Dragon Cum.
What the fuck? Dragon milk. Put some respect on that name.
Yes.
Delicious ain't it, man?
It's so bad.
And on that
Delicious
note,
Good night.
the
and here
Bye.
comes the worst part of the podcast: the outros.
outro.
The outros.
We don't have anyone. We don't have anything to
That
tell us
sounds so
anything.
sad. We don't have anyone. We don't have anything.
We never got
Please,
to hear.
please subscribe. We need it.
Please.
We
Hope
never.
you like-
We never
we
got
have-
to hear where Hugo and Miso were during this break, but you might hear the next one.
What?
In this break that we've had.
Oh,
Like, where y'all been? And we only talked about me and Julio.
oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time. Next week, find out what happened.
With
great.
Lisa and Hugo.
Nothing goddamn interesting. I mean, just kidding. It's the most interesting ever.
Please come back.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Anyways,
to wait.
we have a Patreon now. It's
What? We do?
Ever since I was gonna get dollars stapled to my ass, I got a Patreon.
Oh my god.
No, maybe
No.
one day.
Just watch more of our shit if you like it.
Yeah,
That's
just
it. That's it.
thank you. If you watched this all the way through, or if you listened to it, if you watched it, hey, sorry if some of the stuff was weird. I needed
You're
to
also
get
cute.
creative.
Most of it's weird.
Most of it's weird.
But if we sat through it, you can too. So
Yeah.
tough out.
And then 2,
Goodbye.
2. It's good to see.
Just end it.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. And don't forget.
My dog died.
So you should shoot that beer right now.
Fuck. God.
Come on, Jordan. Are you gay? I'm sorry, Trevor. You straight?
No.
Oh!
I have to grab it.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna shoot the whole fucking thing. I'll take another sip for you. But I'm kind of gay.
I think you'd be kind of straight.
Fuck. I'm okay with that. Let's bye.
That's bye.
You really didn't like it that much.
It really wasn't good.
I finished.
Did you?
Ow! I hit my head.
I finished the one. I liked it. That was good. A couple sips here and there. Got a nice dark taste to it. That's why I was very surprised when you picked it up. I guess you don't really know like the difference between the beers. But stouts pack punch. Stouts are quite painful. No. What about you, Julio? Did you like your beer?
It was alright. I liked it. I feel like.
Oh, you
Oh,
drank
fuck,
it?
you finished it!
I'm a bitch.
You are a bitch.
It's one of those beers that you have to like eat with a burger. Though.
Yeah.
It's like you need food or like like you said, like a cigarette or something.
Yeah, something to go along with it. You can't.
I'll just eat my edibles with it. Maybe good.
We come back and Trevor's just like,
Super focused.